Hello folks, Jayborino here, welcome back. This is Legacy of Lordaeron, a custom campaign for Warcraft 3, created by Warseeker. We're on battle for Gilneas. It's the 4th mission. Where were we, right? So we wiped out a base over here. We wiped out these side bases, if I remember correctly. I did this a couple days ago. Right, and we're trying to keep our allies safe while they rebuild a little bit. My next stop is going to be that rightmost base. Destroying the bases will take the pressure off of Sylvanas a bit and allow her to make sure everything's nice and repaired and maybe build more stuff. Doesn't look like she's building more stuff. Okay, well, now that this attack has been cleaned up, I'm going to go and attack the next base, and we can always warp back and forth where necessary. So I guess let's go and destroy this goofy tower that's out in the middle of nowhere. Sylvanas has this tiny little attack that's just kind of sitting out there. I'm happy to, let that remain and clean up these buildings. I don't have to destroy every building, but I am destroying these random towers that are kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
Let's get going.
Alright, Doomguard. So I do suspect this will be the last episode for this series, assuming that this is the last mission, and I'm kind of assuming that it is. So, again, considering this is most likely the last mission, there goes an enemy attack. Considering this is most likely the last mission, I gotta think about what I'm gonna play next. Arthas campaign Orcs was released, so I'm thinking that's where I'm going to go next. And I've also gotten a few suggestions, as I've mentioned before, which are for the Black Company, which seems quite interesting. Okay, so we have to take these out one at a time. Let's whirlwind it. Get rid of the units that are around it. We don't necessarily have to destroy both of these. Let's make sure Sylvanas can handle this. I think she'll be okay. Yeah, she should be fine. Okay, and we'll just keep an eye out to make sure that there are no workers coming up to repair this. Let's just destroy these, or at least one of these goofy towers.
Let's get going. Excellent.
Okay, and then perhaps just start hitting the production structures. Felson hit this. Maybe Locust Swarm, get some goop. And then you guys move away from those towers. Okay, here's one of the generals, I believe. So perhaps we'll start throwing down some stuns. Murph is getting hit hard here. Okay, now they're doing the repair thing, so let's get on the general. Stun here. Howl of Terror. Heal. More ooze. More goop. Let's link. Kind of hard to tell who's doing what here. I think we're winning. Murphist, I want you to hit the main guy here. Leave Immolation Aura on, that's fine. More goop possible? Coming up? Can we get a Doomguard soon? I suspect so. It looks like yes. Here, we gotta make sure we doom our own Fell Hunter. There we go. General down. But that also means that we want to be destroying their production structures. Yes. There we go. And then we have another attack coming in here. It looks like we've cut off the attacks from one of the sides.
I'm listening. I await your
which is,
command.
as I like to say, good stuff. So at this point, I think now we just pretty much ignore the enemy units and just go for the barracks. Finish up this base. And they'll rebuild this stuff all pretty quick. Whirlwind will be back up soon enough. Felson, why don't you just back away? Heal yourself. And then we'll just get our summons out to kind of cover us for now, at least. Soul Link, heal up here. Oh, it's a cannon tower. I'm like, what is doing all this damage to us? Grimthos, just kill the workers. Now, again, I'm not really sure if they rebuild all the production structures or not, but I think it'll be good practice to hit the castles.
I'm listening. This one.
So let's get rid of these arcane towers, because those seem pretty irritating. And I think I'll be in a good position to just move straight down here and go for the next base. And again, I think just killing the generals that way. We can leave that one in the middle. It really doesn't hurt.
Let's get going.
Okay, and then, yeah, just go for the cannon towers, and then we'll go for the town hall, I suppose.
I await your command.
Look at these silly workers trying to run in here. Kill the workers! Do not allow it! Let's get a new one of these out because she's getting smoked. Murphist, you can turn this off now. I'm trying to click him. Murphist! There you go. You can turn that off now, buddy.
I'm listening.
And just keep linking. Like, it doesn't hurt to link, I guess. It's a skill that I haven't really been using enough of, and I think it could just makes a significant difference that's kind of hard to notice. But I do genuinely find that it makes a difference. Let's, you know, throw down the Doom here, get another Doom Guard out, just finish up this Town Hall. Again, the health bars get turned on and off. Maybe someone's explained why that happens in the comments. I don't think I'm hitting any combination of buttons that would make them turn on and off. But then every so often then they'll come back on. I don't know.
Cry for mercy.
Okay, so that, other than this flame tower, which I will also destroy, just, you know, to make sure that any reinforcing units from Sylvanas can make their way in. It seems like she attacks quite slow compared to how fast Gilneas tends to attack.
Let's get going.
Okay, is this connected? It looks like, yeah, it's... The thing is, we're putting ourselves way out of position to get back to Sylvanas. I mean, it doesn't really matter because obviously we can just warp to and from her base. And as long as we keep attacking down the right side, then any enemy attacks coming from this direction will get caught and destroyed. So, again, I'm pretty confident that we should be fine no matter what we do this map. We can leave the farms. I don't think it really is going to make a difference to the Worgen.
Cry for mercy.
And maybe, every so often, Sylvanas may send out a group of units which will clean up
I'm listening.
remainders of Gilneas buildings that are just kind of hanging out. Let's go, Apothecaries. Let's see, heal on the Dreadguard. Now, I don't know if these Dreadguards are as good as they are in Curse of the Forsaken. Oh, I forgot, I put an extra stun on my hero. Put that Stormhammer on her, that's really good. Take that, Flame Tower! Have at thee! Okay, it's gone.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just destroy this, just in case. I don't think they're building anything out of this. And getting rid of these side areas, again, there were no positive benefits other than
Excellent.
you won't lose the map, right? They were poised to just
No problem.
eliminate Sylvanas very quickly, so I think it was very good of me to divert and take those out as fast as possible. And as I've mentioned, I think a big part in general... Oh, ooh, there she goes! And we're hitting an incoming enemy attack. This is quite good. And again, we can basically just... I mean, our main hero has more than enough HP, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and Doom someone to get a new Doom Guard. Excellent work.
Await your command.
Okay, now, I think I saw another flame tower, like, halfway along the way. I'm not sure.
Let's
We
get
could
going.
swing in here and kill the third general.
Absolutely.
No, we can't. We have to go through the middle, which is fine.
Absolutely. No problem.
That should be fine.
Excellent.
These all seem like pre-placed units. I say Sylvanas' troops are going to get caught out, but as long as they rebuild... They do not appear to be rebuilding. Okay. All right, Sylvanas. Well, if we're in trouble, I'll keep an eye on you, and if you seem to be in consistent trouble,
Absolutely.
then we can always warp back. But I'd really prefer not to. At the most, maybe we just send, like, one hero back. Maybe we just send, like, back my main hero with the Doom Guard support. Is probably, like, realistically, if one of our heroes was in range to support Sylvanas, she wouldn't need anything else. She absolutely wouldn't. I'm not sure where these guys are coming from. This might just be an incoming enemy attack, so let's go ahead and just get some more of these fellas out. Don't dispel my Fell Hunter, you son of a bitch. Oh no, not one of the towers! I guess it was only a matter of time before that happened. Okay, well, the static defense is gone. I may have to teleport back now. Again, the one thing I really didn't want to do, she only has to defend against one group of attacking units. The problem is she sends out groups of her own units to defend, or to attack, and just leaves her base wide open for virtually no reason. It's like mildly irritating because of how stupid she is in this particular instance. I may have to go back.
I'm listening.
I don't like having to make the run all the way back down here. Also, there are these stupid towers
Absolutely.
halfway down the pathways. Let's see, does this connect? That would be great. No, so once we get through here, we might be able to break these, but I doubt it. Okay, look, Sylvanas, all you have to do is survive one attack that comes from the left side. Actually, wait, no. I think we just let an attack through. It's hard to say. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely clear where these people are coming from. Link some damage. Throw down a stun. These might be coming out to defend from the base. It's hard to say. Okay, not having health bars is not really helping here because I'd like to try to heal my summons. I guess we could just keep an eye on them this way. Okay, just ignore them and go for this flame tower again. I mean, she is building. She should be okay. Again, she only has to defend from what is now fairly infrequent attacks. See, now they're back. I did not push any button between there not being health bars and then health bars appearing again. Don't tell me there's a bunch of flame towers in here. No, these are normal towers. These are normal towers. It looks like they're going out to attack now. I just saw that gate open. See, and now she's sending units out when realistically she should just be sitting there. Sylvanas, you don't need to attack, lady. You don't need to do it.
No problem.
Don't throw away your troops.
Excellent. No problem.
Okay, let's move on right over here.
Cry for mercy.
Murphys, you're going to do your thing. I'm going to have you hit the back line here. Spin to win. Right there. Okay, and then we do have a Doomguard out. Let's heal here. Throw down a link. Did we pull the general? No, we didn't. I think what I'd like to do is just eliminate one half of these towers.
I await your command.
Okay, their defensive force is gone. We probably are going to have to pull back and defend her. Let's do what damage we can. I mean, we could also let ourselves get killed. That'll warp us back real fucking quick. Let's go ahead and hot carry and swarm. Heal Jay. Another Doom. That's a lot of stuff. I don't know. Maybe at least kill one barracks here. That'll be immensely useful if we can do that. Oh, their hero is out. Kill the barracks, then kill the general. And then in theory, we don't have to come back here, but I would like to just take all of the pressure off of this base. She's looking okay. I think with the skeleton, she'll be okay. I keep talking about having to pull back. And still haven't done it. Okay, he's gone. Let's destroy these towers, and then we can consider teleporting home for the next attack. Oh, you know what? It's kind of, again, it's kind of challenging for me to tell how in trouble she is. I think she can hold on for at least a little bit longer, unless we see the production buildings getting attacked. Oh no, those knights are putting quite a damper on the situation. Maybe we kill one more of these towers. I keep saying, like, oh, we'll warp up there in a second. All right, we gotta go.
Let's get going.
Okay. Not thrilled with it, but it kind of needed to happen. These attacking units are just quite powerful. They're 3-3 now, and I think that's probably what's making the difference. Sylvanas is also 3-3.
No problem. I'm listening. Absolutely. Excellent.
Okay, I think maybe we sit here and we wait for the next brown attack from the left, and then we wipe that out, give her a chance to get more units back out. Of course, she doesn't rebuild her towers. The enemy doesn't either, though, so I guess it's only fair. That would be very nice if perhaps she made some attempt to rebuild. I wonder if we'll be able to get in here, or perhaps this area down here is going to be like a boss at the end. Like the main area? I don't know.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, looks like they were already getting ready to send some units in. Okay, she's already kind of back up to snuff here. It's just every individual attack is whittling away at her more and more and more. Maybe, again, we just give her just the smallest amount of extra breathing room from the left attacks. Because the right attacks aren't going to be sending very much at all anymore. This base is pretty much done. Yeah, so three bases, 4, 5. 5 of 7 bases gone. And yet, still somehow, Sylvanas has taken a beating to the face. I'm just going to hydrate while we wait, I guess. All right. I'm waiting, Gilneas. I've been waiting. She's still building stuff. See, the thing is, the more breathing room I give her, the more likely she's going to go and attack, which is the opposite of what I want her to do. Okay, perfect. Here we go. This is mostly casters. I think she would have been fine against an attack like this, but regardless. See, yeah, now she's sending a group out.
I await your command. Excellent. Absolutely.
I feel it'd be most prudent to get down here and finish this base. Let's do that. If this group runs into a group of knights, obviously they're going to die. These Dreadguards just can't stand up to knights, and she doesn't really have an equivalent to knights except Doom Guards. Or, Abominations. Why did I say Doom Guards? I'm the only one with Doom Guards here.
I'm listening.
Let's see where they choose to go. They might try to just keep destroying these buildings, which is fine with me.
I await your
All right, here comes an incoming attack. Catching that off guard.
Let's get going. Absolutely. Excellent.
All right, and then all the way down here. Again, the thing is, we have a long travel distance. Oh, see, they just wanted that one building, and now they're going back. This is actually good. I hope they continue just staying at home. We'll see what they choose to do. And we cut off another incoming attack. It's just that left brown base that sends the largest sets of attack. The issue is, it's really just how long can Sylvanas hold on for dear life before I have to warp back and save her at this point. That's pretty much it. I left this middle guy alive because he'll be easy to divert and kill at the end. These stupid flame towers will be a little frustrating, but yeah, see, they're going back to base. They're not even moving out. It's possible they'll go and reset at home base before they move out and pick a different target.
Your command.
Though I don't know why they left this set. They might move down to these next.
No problem.
Again, I left them some stuff. Okay, once again, let's whirlwind. We should take care of all this frontline stuff very fast.
Absolutely.
I think we destroyed the building where their main spellcaster spawned from, which is pretty awesome.
I await your command.
Okay, let's go for these towers.
Our brethren's town is under attack.
Locust Swarm, more summons. Our low-level summons just don't really do anything anymore. Yeah, okay, good. So she should be fine because her main group turned around and made it back to base. She should be fine.
Let's get going. I'm listening.
Okay, destroy the main town hall. At the very least, if we can do that.
I await your command.
If we can at least do that, that would be a big step up. Okay, Link on the Fell Hunters. If maybe we can get one or two of these buildings before we're forced to pull back, because she just cannot hold on against these Worgen Knights. 1250 HP is pretty significant.
Let's get going. I'm listening.
Okay, kill the workers.
Let's get going. This one.
Yeah, sure. Kill this farm. Fine. I didn't like the look of it anyway. Destroy... Now, yeah, again, one by one, we have to wipe this stuff out. More Fell Hunters. More Sludges. She's barely holding on against each individual attack. Once this base is gone, though, then we're going to be fighting down the left flank, which is the only direction the enemy attacks come from. So I'm feeling fairly confident. It's just, yeah, this inner fire is just absolutely killer for her. I don't think there's even a point to destroying the towers. There go my health bars again.
I'm listening.
Come on.
I await your command.
Yeah, and the nice thing is that Sylvanas herself is fairly tanky, and we can warp back on top of Sylvanas at any time. How long on Doom? Not much longer. Let's get another one queued up.
Excellent. Let's get going.
Okay, that's going to take a ton of pressure off of her. I'm going to destroy this altar just in case.
No problem.
Just in case of what? I don't know. I don't know what the possibilities are. I just don't want to risk it. All right, she's rebuilding. She's looking good. The Worgen can build so much faster than her. Again, a really neat thing would have been if and when you destroy these side bases, if you got like a little bit of an extra addition to your AI's functionality. Like a few extra units added here or there. Would have been really nice.
your command.
You know what? I will just eliminate every single building in this area. Okay, yep, they're moving out, they're turning around. They're moving out, they're turning around. They don't know what to do. Again, we can always teleport back anytime we want.
Absolutely.
I'm feeling much, 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 much safer now.
I'm listening.
So I suppose I'll maraud my way back up the right side of the map. Finish up those buildings that we left
I
behind.
await your command.
Or... come on, before she dies. All right, great. So we're back. We're going to wipe this. Never mind. So ignore these buildings. We don't need to destroy this stuff, so I'm not going to. The additional flame towers are something that sort of bother me, but I guess we can leave them. Doesn't really matter that much. If these weren't there, we could go through the middle and kill that second general. Let's just remove these attacks.
Let's get going.
That's really all there is to do at this point. Let's just remove these final attacks.
I await your command.
Wow, we kept some of those Forsaken
No
units
problem.
alive.
I'm listening. Excellent.
Here. Enjoy
Absolutely.
being a Banshee again.
Excellent.
Okay, let's go.
Absolutely.
Looks like Sylvanas' people want to go and attack these errant
Excellent.
buildings that I left. Let them do that. Fine.
Let's
Murphist,
get
no,
going.
now is not the time to be sitting and
No
meditating.
problem.
Let us go
Excellent.
and remove
This one.
this Worgen threat from the Northlands. Keep hitting it. You'll get it eventually, buddies. Okay, more of these flame towers. All right, I see them over there.
Your command. Absolutely.
I say not
No
today.
problem.
All right, this is like the caster group.
I'm
It's
listening.
interesting how they sort of change.
Excellent. No problem.
They sort of change the compositions they send. Only sometimes are there melee groups. I don't fully understand why.
Let's get going.
Oh, I thought I doomed one. Quick. Nope. All right. Doom this guy then.
Excellent.
And like I said, now all the pressure is off of Sylvanas. I think the issue with the AI in this particular circumstance is that until these two things die, she won't rebuild any of those other units that got sent out. So that's a bit of a problem.
No problem. Excellent.
I don't know. I'm a sucker for AI allies. If you remember when I played Arcane, I was
Absolutely.
like very, very obsessed with keeping my useless AI allies alive, when realistically they're there
Excellent.
mostly just to die. They're there to distract for you. In this case, though, like I had mentioned and I talked about last video, they're crucial. Like, you need to keep them alive. So they're basically a liability, but it's required.
Let's get going.
Now, I'm in a way, I'm glad that I left the middle guy still alive. So I'm going to have to turn around and take him out separately. But I'm okay with that because that will allow me to ensure that I can take out all the production in this base so that if something happens after this, that might just end the map after we kill all the generals. But there's a possibility that after you kill the 5th general, you're like, your units get warped somewhere for like a boss battle, but these bases are still sending units, you know, whatever. It's just playing it safe and ensuring that we can eliminate this production and make sure that they don't bother Sylvanas and her base is like 100% safe, besides the 2 towers and single farm that she lost.
I await your
Okay,
command.
hit these guys. They almost got the Arcane Vault. Halfway there. Keep going. Actually, it's not even halfway dead at that point, but that's okay. Oh my god. I don't even think that's worth...
I await your command.
I don't even think it's worth whirlwinding. We'll do that when we enter this base, because there's still there's going to be a big defensive group. Unless they're pulling from the defensive group to reinforce these attacks, at which point, you know, this whole situation would work to our advantage. She's pulling from her own defenses. But it's probably based on a timer. I noticed the crypt was building. I'm just kind of talking out loud and just sort of pondering on how this stuff works, because I don't fully understand it, that's all. See, this is another one where I think this is a pretty normal attack. Again. I don't think this is their defensive force. Howl of Terror.
I await your command. Excellent.
I mean, but never forget how beefed up the Worgen units were
Get going.
2 missions ago. Wasn't it the end of map 2? Or was that... Yeah, that was the end of map 2, I'm pretty sure. Where the Worgen units were doing like 200 damage or something.
I'm listening.
It wasn't that much. That's an over-exaggeration. But it was a lot.
Absolutely.
Okay, at least let's kill the arcane towers.
I await your
Link it up.
command.
Ooze.
Let's get going.
Okay, here's the defensive force.
I'm listening.
Keep linking.
I await your command.
All right, and then Felson. You know what? I guess, yeah, go ahead and use Locust Swarm again. We're blasting through them pretty effectively. We get rid of this Arcane Sanctum. No more casters for them. No more Holy Inner Fire is what it's called. Yeah, go for it. And then Murphys, come on down here. You can turn this off, man. Okay, and then there's the Worgen General. Doomguard, no! Okay, cool. That's gone.
This one.
Yeah, we keep getting hit by this. Actually, that's the only thing doing damage to our Doomguard. And then Murphys down here with the cleave damage, the Firehand Gauntlets, the Jewel of Darkness, just going crazy. I got lucky with that Jewel of Darkness. Him having lifesteal is huge.
I await your command.
Just so useful. Okay, go for the Town Hall. The General is contentious letting his main base get murdered here.
I'm listening.
Link, heal. Oh, okay, there's the Worgen boss. I'm quite tempted to just let him hit us while we continue to destroy the Town Hall. Let's finish that up. Murphys, come on down here. Again, once again, kill this thing. Looks like he's got some sort of aura.
That was my plan.
I also have Whirlwind available, which would be pretty nice. Can we doom this guy? No, we can't. He has resistant skin. Doom the worker! Destroy him! Okay, more ooze. Typical. Summons here. Okay, he's done.
I'm listening.
See, he dropped the tome. I don't think the other ones were dropping tomes.
I await your command. This one.
Oh, I guess I've had a Doomguard down here. See, and then there's an altar, and I don't know if I don't think you know what, let's, again, just destroy the production. Sylvanas, as you can see now, there's her little attack wave, how cute, is totally freed up.
I'm listening.
Nobody's going to be bothering her anymore.
Excellent.
They attack. They attack so fast, and what I mean is like their building,
I await
their
your
ability to
command.
build is set to like an absurdly high rate.
I'm listening.
Link the damage.
I await your command.
I don't know how damage linking works when it's like mana burn. I assume just like the total flat damage is spread.
Let's get going.
All right, cool.
Absolutely.
Finish up these remaining buildings. Give me some sludge. Ooze! I mean, it's not... Is sludge really ooze, though? I would argue ooze is more green and bubbly, whereas the sludge is more of like a black-brown goop.
I'm listening. No
Don't
problem.
confuse goop with ooze. Goop,
Absolutely.
they both got the double O, so it's got the ugh, you know, because it's gross. But I would not consider them the same. Different consistency, different color,
Let's get going.
different flavor.
Your command.
All right, that's
No
enough.
problem.
Let's go eliminate the last general. We have to come all the way up and out. Wait. Is there a way over? No, because those city gates are not open to us. All right, that's fine. It would be faster, I think, if we just warped back to Sylvanas, who is now a free lady.
Absolutely.
The world is her oyster. She can send units out however she wants.
Let's get going.
Wait, where is she? Oh, no, she's there. I was like, if she is dead, I will be furious. She does have an altar, so even if she died, it seems like she would have come back.
Excellent.
So, interestingly enough, I found this map to be quite challenging. It seems like when you're in the middle of the bases and you're like, okay, right-click the building. Okay, right-click the next building. Okay, stun the hero, chain stun him until he's dead. Fine. You know, our heroes are very strong. We min-maxed in the first 2 chapters, not to an irritating degree, right? We min-maxed enough to ensure that we could succeed. And
No problem.
interestingly enough, as I keep mentioning, interestingly enough,
Excellent.
it was semi-necessary given how challenging this was. Let's spin here.
I'm listening.
This is pretty tough.
Absolutely.
Give me a Doom Guard. Give me a Succubus. Give me some damage link. Let's stun here. Immolation Aura. Kill his goofy little escorts. Did this happen in WoW? Like, Gilneas wasn't sacked by the Forsaken? Or is... I don't know. I have no idea. There we go. We've done it.
I await your command.
Defeat Genn Greymane. Where is he?
Let's get going.
I knew there would be more. This is why I destroyed all the production. Because I suspected there would be more.
I await your command.
Okay, he's right in the middle. He's like in the throne room. Where were those doors? Is it all the way down? Are we going to have to go up through here? Oh, yeah, we are. I kind of want to watch Sylvanas send one of her pathetic attack forces into one of these flame towers and get completely annihilated.
No problem.
Oh, good. The side gates are open now, so it'll be a little bit faster to get down here. We have to get to... There was a ramp. It was down here.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm very, very pleased that we have destroyed... Oh, see, there's more production in here. Yeah, we got to get in there ASAP before they start attacking Sylvanas, because she's going to get completely toasted if...
Let's get going.
And I don't mean, like, drunk. I mean completely killed, murdered violently by these Worgen if we don't get up there and possibly stop any attack waves that might be coming from this direction. More of these flame towers,
Excellent.
unfortunately. I don't think there's really a way around it. We have to destroy the flame towers. We'll keep an eye on if they're sending units.
I await your command.
Okay, pop this stuff, Felson.
I await your command.
Don't really think... Yeah, against these big buildings, all we can do is right-click them. Now, if they're sending units out... excuse me, out, down, and to the left, and then up, we're going to be... She might be in trouble. And this would be mildly frustrating only because it's such a long run back down here if we have to teleport up to save Sylvanas. She's got a decent group here, but it's going to be frustrating. We'll see, though. Maybe we're in a situation where they won't really be rebuilding.
I await your command.
I could also just run by this stuff.
Absolutely.
Maybe.
Excellent.
It looks like the only way down to us is through this little area, so we can kind of keep them hemmed in there, assuming we kill this one set.
Let's get going.
Okay, give me a new Doom Guard. Yeah, let's just destroy this single flame tower, and then we're pretty much free to make... Like, once we enter through here, there's no way that this new base can get to us.
I'm listening.
Okay, good. Link up. Nice, and there goes Sylvanas waiting to clean up and leaves virtually nothing at home to defend herself with.
I await
Again,
your
I'm
command.
ready to teleport back if necessary, but I'm just hopeful that it's not necessary. More of those cannons.
Absolutely.
Attacking this may draw the entire defensive force to me, because that's what happened previously. No, just destroy this. Yeah, it is. They're all coming to me.
I'm listening.
What is it now?
Yeah, some of these defensive force, some of the size of these defensive forces is pretty wild to me.
What is your feeble request?
This is way smaller than what we've seen prior.
I await your
There we go.
command.
One down. I guess we should go and kill the other. Again, I could probably just run by most of this. It just depends on if they're rebuilding out of this base.
Absolutely.
But I suspected there would be more. There's always more. I think I'm going to leave these 2 flame towers. I really don't feel like having to destroy those.
Let's get going. I'm listening.
Okay. Sylvanas' unit's doing their thing.
This one's
Ignore this stuff, run by it, and right-click this. When we're up there, we can engage this set of units, and I'm going to ignore this flame tower at least. Hey, nice work. Destroying farms. You're really doing it, Sylvanas. I'm very proud of you. Doomguard. Just noticed my health bars are back again.
Let's get going.
Okay, cool. Now we can attack into this base. We're gonna have to fight a boss. Hopefully he doesn't spawn trillions of units at a time, as they are wont to do. But I've learned my lesson. When they do that, I think the key is just leave. Like, turn around, draw all those units out, and try to leash the boss and take care of those units separately.
I'm listening. Excellent.
Okay, let's get in there. She's turning around again. There's more stuff. It's like every tiny cluster of buildings counts as a separate, like, attack area for Sylvanas. She's like, all right, go and take care of these. Wait. We don't need to kill... No, only those farms, right? All right, mission accomplished, boys. Send it back out. Send it back out tomorrow.
I'm listening.
Did not need to use that ability. Goodbye, health bars.
Let's get going.
You were nice while you were around. He does not appear to be building here.
Let's get going.
Okay, good.
I'm listening.
He's going to be up there. We got more flame towers to deal with.
Let's get going. Excellent. I'm listening. Absolutely.
Now, I guess let's get rid of those before we deal with Genn.
They'll never know what I await your command.
Get him, Fell Hunter. You get that workshop. Again, the boss is clearly right up here, so if we have to, we want to fall back. And in order to do that, these flame... Well, the flame towers don't have to be gone. Clearly, they don't do that much damage to us, but I'd prefer that they were gone. And remember what I was saying? How if there was another objective after this, especially if it's something that puts us far away from where we were, I want to make sure that all that other enemy production was destroyed. So now we don't have to worry about keeping Sylvanas alive. So this actually paid off quite significantly. Okay, looks like you've got a little group of knights up there defending him that we're able to kill.
Absolutely.
Okay, here we go again. Another flame tower. It's all right.
I'm listening.
Doomguard, please. I mean, the nice thing with the Doomguard casting on your Fell Hunters, you always have an option, because there's some parts of this campaign where there's not great places to put Doom in order to get your Doomguard out. Okay, great. So let's quick save. I think maybe... It's probably silly of me, but, like, who knows? Let's just destroy the altar, so there's no way for him to return.
No problem.
Okay. Grimthos lead the way.
Let's get going.
Here we go. He's got a pretty big force here. Got to get Murphist in the front here. Spin to win. Just dispel all of this. You're irritating me, Sylvanas. You and your damned Forsaken have gone too far. Did you really think you'd get away that easily without consequences? No, I don't think so. Murphist getting absolutely smoked. Heal him up. Turn on Immolation Aura. Kill some of these other guys. Oh, my main hero's dead. I mean, they're just talking. Okay. This is very subjective, but I personally really hate when there's a challenging engagement happening and they're just, like, speaking essays at each other. Like, monologues. Okay. I will pause the game and read it. I've heard enough of your babbling, Genn, and I have no regrets for what I'm about to do to you and your city. Nevertheless, the odds are not in your favor right now. You can go to hell, Sylvanas. You will never destroy Gilneas. I will keep fighting you until I see your damned Forsaken dead. No matter what it takes, Gilneas will not falter. Okay. Teleport back, please. Grimthos getting destroyed. Actually, he has several lives. I should just let him tank the damage. Howl of Terror, please. Stun him. Oh, there's another unit here who's Ah!
Excellent. No problem.
Oh no, not Felson. Okay, Murphys is taking this guy out. Yeah, kill this other hero, please. Felson, heal yourself. All right, Grimthos. No! No, stay away!
Absolutely.
God damn it!
Our hero has been killed.
So he's got multiple units with him. I didn't realize there were so many heroes in here. You know what? Fine, just kill me. Just kill me. End my miserable existence.
You failed your mission.
I await.
Unsurprisingly, the boss fight was 100% imbalanced. Let's just regroup. Luckily,
Let's get
Grimthos
going.
is still alive, so we can teleport to him. We're going to have to wait for some mana, though. So once again, I will hydrate. We killed one of those heroes,
I'm listening.
which may be good enough. It's kind of hard to say.
You call.
We need enough mana on Felson to just spam Elixir of Death. Grimthos was tanking pretty well. I don't really
await
think there
your
were any...
command.
There really was... I mean, Felson... Holy Shield would have been helpful, I will admit. That was probably the one thing I should have been using, but otherwise...
Your feeble
I'm
There,
listening.
I don't think there's like a magic bullet to this
Absolutely.
engagement. I think they
No
just have a
problem.
ton of health.
They'll never know what.
So while we wait for some mana, let's kill their remaining buildings. The thing is, their whole honor guard is dead. One of the heroes, the caster specifically, who was buffing them, is dead.
get
So we
going.
just need to pick them
Cry
out
for
one at a
mercy.
time. Like kill probably Liam first. And let's go ahead and get a Fell Hunter and then doom it. And get our Succubus out. That's pretty much all of our mana. Okay,
await
great.
your
And then we
command.
can use Carrion
Let's
Swarm
get going. No problem.
and
greeting.
not Whirlwind.
My time.
Okay, here's Clown Liam. Get up there, Murphys, stun him. Yeah, one at a time we just chain stun them, right? So when we see him become active again... Oh, now he's immune. Okay, he has Avatar. A cripple would have been good. Yeah, there were a couple different options that we had, but it was not easy. Especially because I really was not following what was going on in that fight. That was my fault.
What is it now? What is your feeble?
I await.
Because I was reading them taunting each other. Okay, is it just Greymane now? I thought there was another one. Gilneas will prevail! Well, you've already killed me once, so I really can't argue with you. If it was just one hero, we probably would have been okay. Regardless, we got him. For Gilneas. Thank heavens for Book of Teleportation. Big time saver. Block their retreat, Liam. We've got them right where we want them. Enough! Let's see how brave Gilneas gets on without its stubborn leader. Father! Liam, no! Such a waste. That arrow's poison was not meant to be wasted on your whelp. We'll meet again, Genn. We'll meet again, Genn. We did it, Father. We took back our city. We took back... It appears as if you're losing control of Gilneas, Sylvanas. Garrosh fears he's going to have to carry out this invasion himself. You can assure Garrosh that this is a minor setback. Our victory in Gilneas will be absolute. You sound very confident, Your Majesty. I seriously hope you do not plan to use the plague. Garrosh has explicitly forbidden it. You do well to watch your tone, General. Neither you nor Garrosh has anything to worry about. We've ceased all production of the plague as he ordered. We'd never deploy it without his permission. I will deliver my report to our leader then. By your leave, my lady. Go with honor, General. My lady, should I order my men to stop development of the plague, or are we to continue as planned? What kind of question is that? Of course we're deploying the plague as planned. Let the Gilneans enjoy their small victory. Not even their bones will remain by tomorrow. Tomorrow? As you wish.
Our forces are under attack.
Congratulations, you've reached the end of Legacy of Lordaeron version 2.5b! If you're interested to see the sequel of this campaign, stay tuned for Liberation of Gilneas with the Worgen.
Our forces are under attack.
Our forces are under attack. Hey, that's it. So just to show off what's going on here, maybe if Warseeker is watching, and again, maybe I'll post it on the Hive forum. This is what the screen looks like here. So just like, this is a detail that I think is worth touching up. Like, this is a bug that's worth fixing because it is a little confusing. And if you finish Act 2 without saving, then you can't get back to where you were, and you'd have to play all through Act 2 again, which could be pretty frustrating. So I think that's something that's worth addressing. I have no idea why that happened for me. I don't know if it's like bank data specific or if that's happening to everybody. In any case, I enjoyed this campaign. It was different. It was a nice step back from what I was playing previously. I liked the first 2 maps. I don't want to say maps. I would say I liked the first 2 acts more than the third and fourth. The third and fourth maps were very similar. In fact, the end of the second map also. Basically, the end of 2, all of 3, all of 4 were very similar. It was go and destroy a bunch of bases. And there was no reward structure anymore. Whereas the first 2 maps, there were secrets to find. There were sub-maps where you could go and you didn't have to explore all the sub-maps, but if you did, you tended to get some good items for it. And then it was just sort of like, okay, well, you've gotten all the rewards that are possible. Go and destroy some bases. And that's fine. I've described how I liked how it kind of climaxes that way in the sense that it's like, okay, let's see how well you did building your character. Can you stand up to this? And here are some hard boss battles. But it was that, I think, like 4 times in a row, right? It was destroy Scourge bases, destroy Alliance bases, destroy Worgen bases, destroy Worgen bases, destroy Worgen bases, 3 times in a row. So it was like a very similar main quest. I think it was literally 4 times in a row. Twice at the end of Act 2, all of Act 3, and then all of Act 4. And it was just sort of prolonged. Again, not bad necessarily. I think that particular portion of the campaign, though, can get repetitive, whereas the character building is the real fun part. And then it's like, okay, you have these powerful characters, unleash them upon these unsuspecting bases, which is great. It's just then you do that 5 times, 4 times. So that's just I guess that's just some feedback of what's going through my head when I think about that last mission. But overall, I enjoyed